Would you be okay with the men telling you that they come first in a relationship even before your child or your children? At this point, it's not even a man thing. It could be anybody. Let's say that you meet somebody and at the very beginning of the relationship, the person tells you, I come first even before your kids. Would you even consider being in a relationship with that person, or would you walk away? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And if this is your first time around, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, like this video so the platform could push it to more people.
PSA to women with children who actually want men. Stop telling men that your children come first. This is not the flex you think it is, and it is most certainly not a selling point. While you are under the impression that you're communicating to this man that you are in fact a single mother, what you're actually communicating to him is that he will take the backseat in his own relationship. You just told this man that he comes second to a child. I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that worked all their way to adulthood so they can have a kid take precedent over them. I mean, no bullshit. When we hear the phrase, my children come first, what we hear is they came first even before the man that was responsible for them being here. Because why are you not with them? The answer don't matter. Shut up. That was rhetorical. I'm sorry, did you just out your mouth tell me the person on whom you intend to have as a provider for the very children that you're telling me come first, just tell me that they come first? Are you crazy? If I'm a man that has decided, to the best of my abilities and within my power, to take care of some children that ain't even mine, please believe I come first in everything. Otherwise, do it yourself. Oh yes, this is one of those, the majority of single mothers got some fucking nerve. You know why else you shouldn't say that? Because if children come first, who comes second and who come third? I wish the fuck you would say right behind children come your ass. So you mean to tell me I come dead last, ain't shit else left but the dog? I see y'all over there laughing like I wish the fuck you would. When them children leave that house and that dog died, then who gonna come first? Oh shit, my bad, by your own admission, you come first. You ain't got no space in your life for no man. See, a woman without children understands the concept that her man comes first because she knows that's the only way she gonna get children. Nowadays, typically a woman that has children doesn't understand that dynamic does not change. You put something in front of a man in your life and that something better be able to fulfill all the roles that man would have. I don't care if it's just sex. Go get your dog or your children to do it. Right, shut up. Understand this, a man's presence adds value regardless of what it is. Even if he's a low earner, that's $25,000 more a year than you would have had. Plus the sex and the willingness to protect your insatiable ass. Quit telling men that children come first in your life because children grow up. They not even gonna want to be first in your life in a minute. I'll say it this way, ladies, your children are only an asset to you. Our children, however, are an asset to us. Can we go a little more further, please? Alright, listen. Don't think just because a man loves you and wants you that he wants the rest of your baggage. And yes, I call those children baggage because they're not his. Quit telling yourself this lie that if he loved you, he would accept your kids. Bullshit. Men detach emotions from people. You see us do this all the time in bed. Men can have sex with 9 women but only love 1. That's called emotional control. Quit trying to act like you got it because you don't. Unless you a thotty-thot-thot, whenever you all have sex with somebody, you all's emotions are intrinsically linked to that person. We not the same, quit expecting us to be. Go get your tea, or your coffee, or your Jack Daniels with your strong ass, and get your ass back here, because there will be a part 2.
First thing first, any man who's gonna come into your life telling you that they're supposed to come first, even before your kids, is not the type of guy you ever want to find yourself with. Impossible. Because this is the type of person who's gonna tell you at some point they even want to be first even before you. And what do we call the type of people who always want attention, always want to control the relationship? Narcissists. That's what we call them. Yes, this is a narcissistic pattern. Anybody who's expecting a woman to put their kids aside just because they want to be first in a relationship is not somebody you ever want to find yourself with. Because this person will never understand the relationship between a kid and his mom. Definitely not the type of person you want to be in a relationship with, because regardless of what, the relationship is going to be all about them. It's not about you, it's not about the kids, it's all about them. Anytime you hear a man, a woman, a partner, whoever that you're dating, open their mouth to say things like that, you should run away. That's definitely a red flag. A major red flag, that is. And no, the mentality is not just because the kids is not his or the kids is not hers. He's gonna have the same mentality even if you were to give them kids. Because at the end of the day, this is a narcissistic pattern. They will always want to be first regardless of the relationship that's between you and the kids or that's between you and them. They have to feel superior. They need that constant attention. They want to be in control. That's what it is. There is absolutely nothing you could do but leave that relationship or do not even entertain the idea of going into that relationship. But at the same time, at this point, I'm always asking myself, why dudes like that always have to be on a camera talking about single mothers? Oh, yeah, I forgot. What am I talking about? They always want to be in a relationship relationship with single mothers because they think single mothers are beneath them. Yes, that's the reality. They always look down on single mothers, but for some reason they always want to be with them. It's a crazy relationship. They're always talking bad about single mothers, but most of them always trying to be with a single mother. They don't have enough drive to go after a woman who doesn't have kids. Oftentimes, they'll never go after a woman who doesn't have kids because they don't think they are capable of catching somebody like that. At this point, I have to ask myself those questions, because if you're gonna keep talking about single mothers so much, why are you even trying to be with single mothers? Why are you trying to change things just so you could be with single mothers? Why are you trying to force single mothers to do things they are not supposed to do just because you want to be with them? Why don't you find somebody who doesn't have kids? But no, you can't, because you are not men enough. That's the problem. So you think by going after somebody who already have kids, they should let you do whatever you want to do simply because they have kids? And that again is another reason why you should never allow any men to think of you this way if they ever try to intimidate you with fake control. Because it is to be reminded at all times that you are not an assignment. You are not, and you will never be somebody's steptoe just because you have kids. Don't ever allow anybody to disrespect you like that. And what's even crazier about this entire video is the fact that a grown man is actually comfortable to call kids baggage. It's like, for the amount of people that I know that are trying to have kids as we speak, such a blessing, which is so difficult for a lot of people. But this guy's gonna grab a camera and call kids assets, gonna call kids baggage. This is why you must listen to people before allowing them in your life, because sometimes you don't know who you're really dealing with until you find videos like that, and then you scroll in the comment section, you realize there are more toxic men that are actually following the same idea than you can possibly think. And that's why you should never fall in love with people's physical appearance or what they look on the outside or what they're trying to make you think they are. See them with their actions. You have to get to know the person to know exactly who the person really is from the inside before getting in a full-blown commitment. Because unfortunately, men like this are all over the place. As a matter of fact, I think the percentage is higher for toxic men like this than good men. So you have to be very careful, because this is the same type of people who's gonna come into your life telling you they want to be first in everything. After that, they're gonna use you and leave the relationship like they didn't do any damage. So please do yourself and your kids a favor. Stay away from toxic people like this. On that note, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If I've missed something in the process, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.